night, I think. I got much sleep. So they've got memories like that for me, you know, so I wanted to do them. I love it.
Those, I mean, we'd associate you now, of course, with rich and famous and successful and all that, but those early days, when I first came across you, it was a struggle, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we used to come to your show, come to Manchester, half an hour down the East Lancs, which is now some great big motorway, and we come and sort of go and do this show of yours, you know, people and places or scene at 6:30.
6:30, that's right, it was.
And we thought we were famous. Right.
You're not to know you conquer the world, never mind Salford.
Well, Manchester, that was it, wasn't it? Edge of the world.
Was this record also, too, was it a way of kind of working your way through grief from, you know, the death of Linda?
I think so, a little bit, because she'd always said to me, she loved her rock and roll, she'd always said to me, you've got to do that rock and roll album. I said, yeah, I'll do it. So I think when she died, you know, I thought, you know what, I really have got to do that rock and roll album. So I left things for about a year, didn't really want to do anything, wanted to just sort of see how it was going to affect me, you know, rather than just jump into work and get busy and try and ignore it and deny it all. I thought, no, 30 years with such a beautiful woman, I've got to see how this is going to affect me, you know, I don't want to hide all my sort of feelings. So I took about a year doing that, and then when I was ready to work again, I thought, it's got to be that rock and roll album.
Right. And how did it affect you? I mean, what was it like? I mean, it's an awful question to ask anybody.
Yeah, it's, well, you know, I didn't expect to be sitting here being asked that. You know, I expected to be 80-year-old on the porch on our rocking chairs, you know. But it was very difficult, of course, you know. It was very sad, because we fought against it. We did everything you could possibly do. So to the last minute, you know, we thought we might have cracked it. You know, there's always hope. So when she did die, it was just a terrible blow for me and the kids, basically, so, I mean, and all her family.
Nothing prepares you. I mean, you had the 2 years.
I don't think you can get prepared for that. No, it's just horribly sad. And I think, you know, as I say, I just decided that instead of just say, right, that's it, I'm British, oh, you know, get on with it, I thought, right, I'm going to sit here and cry, you know. So I did. Anyone who came round, we just cried. Hello, I don't know you. But
that's not very British, is it? But it's very Irish, of course.
Very Irish.
Very Irish.
Well, God bless the Irish.
But of course, I mean, in a sense as well, I mean, you've been through this terrible grief once with your mother too, haven't you? So. Yeah,
that was one of the sort of frightening things, really, because as it was going along, there were little echoes that I remember from my childhood of it happening to my mum. One particularly is, I remember Mum getting tired, and us kids didn't really know. I remember my dad saying, well, go upstairs, love, and have 40 winks. So I made sure, when Linda got tired, I never said to her, go upstairs and have 40 winks. You know, you get a bit superstitious and all that stuff. Yeah, so it was not very nice at all, because she was such a beautiful woman, you know, a strong woman. She was a difficult woman to lose.
And also, too, of course, I mean, you had this remarkable relationship, didn't you? I mean, it was remarkable, you know, in any case, but in the business you were in, it was extraordinary, it was unique in a sense.
We were very lucky.
I mean, you were kind of two sides of the same coin, weren't you, in that sense?
Yeah, she was, you know, my girlfriend, really. We kind of got married, you know, I got kind of knighted, she became Lady Linda, but we're still just boyfriend and girlfriend in a way. You know, we were very lucky. Gorgeous kids together, you know, so we spent a lot of time together. Yes. That was a great thing. We never really wanted to be apart. People would say, well, you know, why aren't you on your own tonight? We said, well, why? She's great, you know, I like her. I like sleeping with her, she's good. So it was just very natural, you know, it just fell in very naturally and very honest with each other. So we're very lucky. I mean, that's how I look at it now. I'm very, very lucky to have had 30 glorious years with her. You know, it makes it harder to lose her. But there are some people who have, you know, 70 years and don't really like each other. So, you know, that happens too.
You said she was a strong woman, and indeed she was. And of course, your mum was a strong woman too, wasn't she? I mean, tell me a bit about, she was a midwife, wasn't she? She was,
yeah, and a nurse originally, and a midwife. I have this image of her going off in the snow one night from 72 Western Avenue in Speke in Liverpool, and cycling off on her bike in this deep snow with a little basket on the front and her nurse's uniform, a little, you know, suitcase on the back, going to deliver some baby, you know. The nurse must get through. Ring, ring.